Hey guys, it's Hannah from Bookwormstalk, and this is Right About Now Poetry. And today I have a poetry chapbook review for you, and it is Clatter by Neil Hilborn. One of his slam poems went viral called OCD. I think it has something like 10 million views now, and I will link that down there in the description if you have not seen it for your viewing pleasure. I will leave a place where you can purchase this if you are interested, and that will be linked down there in the description. Also, I have something to tell you. If you are here in Houston or you're willing to travel, Neil Hilborn is coming back to Right About Now Poetry here at AvantGarden. He is coming on October 16th. It starts at 8 o'clock, and I will leave a place where you can purchase your tickets in advance. I will start off by saying that this is like super short, but that he also has another chapbook coming out, and that is called Our Numbered Days. That was right. The first time I went to Right About Now Poetry was actually to see him, and because I was such a huge fan of his. And Neil Hilborn was really that big push that got me to go to Right About Now, because I was nervous about going to it, and then I was just kind of like, you gotta just do it, Hannah. Be social. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a bio on the poet, and it's a lot, so I'm gonna read it from my phone. Neil Hilborn is a college National Poetry Slam champion and a 2011 graduate with honors from Lancaster College with a degree in creative writing. His debut full-length book, Our Numbered Days, is now available as well as his chapbook, Clatter. This guy. Neil was a member of the 2011 Lancaster Poetry Slam team, which ranked first in the nation at the 2011 College National Poetry Slam. He co-coached the 2012 Lancaster team, leading them to the second place finish nationally. He was also a member of the Minneapolis Adult National Poetry Slam team in 2011, which placed 5th out of 80 teams from cities across the country at the National Poetry Slam. He is the co-founder of Thistle, a Lancaster literary magazine which has run numerous writing workshops with college and high school students. His work has been featured in publications such as Borderline Magazine and Orange Quarterly. Overall, I really did like this book, though I must say, this is one of those cases where I prefer to see him slam in person because there's so much personality and I think it brings more life to the poems. Not knocking this though, not knocking it, let me be clear with that. So now I'm going to go through and tell you what some of my favorites were from this. I was a naughty, naughty girl. I folded the pages. A catalog of things I hate about her to be displayed in the event that she leaves me. All the food in her fridge has rotted, or is rotting. She duct tapes her bed frames back together and declares it fixed. The bugs are always pouring in her windows. There is a candle that is actually remains of hundreds of other candles. There are books that will never be read and a typewriter she does not know how to use. And it kind of goes on like that. I don't want to read everything from every poem, but it gives you this really clear representation of this person by just kind of stating bad habits. Another one that I really love, and I'm actually going to go through and list them before I start reading because I got carried away. Loving the Impermanent is one. Coma Conservatory St. Paul Winter is another. Yes, that's all one name. In Minnesota, autumn looks like winter on fire. All the leaves are colors like cliche red and jaundice. Some kids probably have TP'd the houses on Summit because when you grow up with the beauty, I guess it starts to look like rotting. I love that one. That's just, I don't know, it paints a picture. So rewinding now, and I'm going to read a couple random little lines and stanzas from Loving the Impermanent. You will know it has to end soon when, in the car, she puts on your least favorite song by your favorite band. Sing along with her. Smile like you wrote the damn thing. After the 4th time, fully clothed, you make her orgasm and she does not reach for your belt. Masturbate in the shower again because you are not yet desperate enough to pull her into the nightmare that is the way people have sex with you. In bed, you will face away from her while she holds you so you can cry without her noticing. When she asks what you are thinking, it will have been the same thing the entire week. I want to kill myself, I want to kill myself, I want to kill myself, but you will stay breathing, just her breathing. When you are writing this poem in front of her, you will actually feel nothing. You will like it. You will not make eye contact, scribble so she can't read this upside down, scribble more, she is so curious. When she laughs at the book in front of her, don't ask why, you've read it, you already know. She is asking what you are writing, you say nothing, you are scribbling. She knows you are writing, you are writing, you are writing. That's my favorite one in the whole chapbook. And now you know why, isn't it? So much of this, just so many hand motions and not enough words. And I really like, especially towards the end of the chapbook, how the titles are, I'm assuming, where the poem was written or what it's really written about or what brings back a specific memory from the poet. And so like I mentioned before about the conservatories, there's a couple of those. There is Otsego County, Downtown Greenway Extension, Minneapolis, Summer. I don't know what, I've never seen poems titles that way. And I'm going to read just a little bit from the Como Conservatory St. Paul Summer. I am, again, in the sunken garden. I am no longer in love with the woman I was in love with mostly here, mostly in dreams, truthfully. And it hurts now like my gone wisdom teeth or the limbs I imagine losing, all the amputations I will not live long enough to need, and I keep coming here expecting to write the poem. By which I mean the final thing that makes me completely not miss her, but I keep seeing her in ferns, track lighting, lilies, radiators, pilot lights, new paints, and I miss her like I said that once was a part of my body. I have heard that I am the sum of what I put into the world, and for so long I put "I love you, darling" into this and every other word I could get to listen. So what am I now? Now that love is gone. I don't want to read much more for this just because there aren't very many poems in it and I don't want to, read the entire thing. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well as my channel, which will be linked on the next screen and in the down bar if you're on the mobile phones. The mobile phones, I sound like an old woman. If you're on the mobile phone! And if you really want to feel even more involved, I will link all of their social medias on the next screen, as well as my own, so you can kind of catch up with what we're doing and they're doing, and it makes you feel very part of a community. So I will see you guys later next time on Right About Now. Bye.